Hey everyone, Sam here, also known as Mr. Stainless, and we're back today with another State of Decay 101. And more specifically, we're talking about what the 6 best ways to gain influence are, ranked from easiest to hardest in State of Decay 2. But before we do, if you want to join the community of survivors here in the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Now, by far, the first and easiest way to gain influence in State of Decay 2 is to simply run around and kill zombies. Every so often you'll be granted 5 influence for simply doing what you do normally in the game. Now, this isn't the quickest way to gain influence, and you absolutely don't gain a lot of it quickly, but when compared to the other means of gaining influence in the game, it certainly is the easiest. Following on from this, one of the easiest ways to gain influence in State of Decay 2 is by turning in rucksacks of resources. Again, you won't get a lot of influence from doing this, but it's something that you'll have to do in the game regardless, and over time, as you continually turn in resources, it really does stack up as you get about 10 influence per time. Thirdly, taking out special zombies, also known as freaks. Now, this can get you anything from 15 to 50 influence per kill, especially if you keep running into juggernauts. Now, depending on which freak you're hunting means some fights will be tougher than others, but if you are travelling around the map, keep a ranged weapon on you and pull over to take out any roaming bloaters or screamers that you may come across, and you'll notice that influence really start to stack up over time. Next is trading in high value items. Now, this isn't as easy as killing freaks in my opinion, because depending on the loot drops, these can be pretty tricky to find. But every so often you'll come across some gummy bears or gossip magazines or other items which have no real use or purpose in your community. Instead, these items are in the game to be traded with enclaves and wandering traders. Now, if you want to get an enclave on your side or just cash in with a wandering trader, you're going to want to pack your bag full of these items and head out. Some high value trade items can fetch you well over 100 influence per item, which makes this a super effective way to grow your influence. Number 5 is clearing out infestations. Now, every so often you'll spot a horde travelling around the map looking for a new place to call home. Now, while it can be tempting to go and take them out straight away in order to get a tiny bit of influence, instead what can be more profitable is to wait and let them set up shop as an infestation. Now, while they will be tougher to take down than a horde of 3 or so zombies, clearing out an infestation will get you way more influence and equally boost the morale of your community. As long as you take a follower with you, grab a silenced weapon, ideally if you have one, and target any screamers in the infestation first, you should have no problem dealing with them. They can be quite easy to take down, especially in their early stages. Now, if you want to double down and your community's morale can take it, sometimes waiting until there are a few infestations on the map to clear out can be more profitable as you travel from one to the other. Finally, the toughest way to earn influence is by taking down blood plague hearts. Taking down a plague heart poses the highest risk to you and the survivors who attempt it, and it'll equally use up the most resources to do so compared to all these other methods, but taking down a plague heart will earn you 100 influence per time. In my eyes, taking these down is not the best way to earn influence, however. What I will say is that if you can collect enough blood plague samples, I believe it's 20, and trade those into a wandering trader or enclave, you'll earn approximately 500 influence. So in essence, taking down a blood plague heart may not be as profitable as simply farming blood plague zombies and stacking their samples. Something to think about. But folks, there you have it. Those are the 6 best ways to farm influence, ranked from easy to not so easy in State of Decay 2. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, be sure to leave a like. These 101 videos are just short tutorial and tip videos I'll be making every so often to help you all master the game. So, if you want to be kept up to date with when new State of Decay 101 videos go live, hit the subscribe button down below. But until next time, have a great week, and I'll speak to you all soon.